Hello students, last class we have discussed the length of x-intercept made by the circle s equal to 0 and the length of y-intercept made by the same circle is equals to 0 when they touches the circle s is equals to 0, and also we have discussed the equation of circle satisfying different conditions. What is length of x-intercept? 2 into root of g square minus c. What is length of y-intercept? 2 into root of f square minus c for s is equals to 0. What is the equation of circle whose center lies on x-axis? X square plus y square plus 2gx plus c equal to 0. If its center lies on y-axis, what is that? X square plus y square plus 2f5 plus c equal to 0. What is the equation of circle passing through origin in the form? X square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2f5 is equals to 0. See this problem. ABCD is a square of unit area. A circle is tangent to the two sides of ABCD and passing through exactly one of its vertices. Then what is the radius of the circle? Read once again yourself question. One square is there and its area is 1 square unit. Then what is the length of the side of square? 1 unit. Because if x square is equal to 1, x is equals to 1. Area of square is x square if side length is x. One circle is there. It is tangent to two of its sides. That means what? Two sides of square touches the circle. And your circle passing through exactly one of its vertices. Exactly one of its vertices. Then what you have to find out? You have to find out the radius of your circle. That is the question. So let us try to draw the figure. This is your square. Each side of length 1 unit because its area is 1 square unit. What is the role of your circle? Your circle touches exactly two of its sides and passing through exactly one of your vertex of your vertices of the square. That is, this is the circle. Touches both the coordinate axis and passing through exactly one of the vertices of your square as shown in this figure. This is one of the vertex. These are the two sides. Your circle touches two of its sides passing through exactly one of the vertices. Now what you have to find out? You have to find the radius of the circle. So suppose this is the center of the circle as shown in this figure. This is center. Now my question is, radius is r say, then these three distances are equal or not? These three distances are always equal. That is here, here, here. These three distances are equal. That is equal to what? Radius. So this is radius r say. You have to find out the value of r in this question. This is your diagram. Right? Radius is always fixed once if the circle is drawn. So the distance from here to here, here to here, here to here is same. Let us say r. Your climb goes to evaluate the value of r. How to find this r from this information? Now what is the distance from here to here? If it is r units, automatically this is also r. If it is r, this is also r. What is the hypotenuse value? Root of r square plus r square. What is that value? Root 2r. Root 2r. So, the distance from here to here is what? This is the diagonal of square. Diagonal of square is equals to r plus root 2r. R plus root 2r. Okay. Now it is equivalent to what? From this square, this is the diagonal of the square. So this is 1, this is 1, automatically it is also 1. Its length is root of 1 plus 1. That is equal to root 2 with respect to square. This is with respect to what? Circle. This is with respect to lengths are equal. This is say A, this is say B. My AB value is equals to r plus root 2r, that is equals to root 2. Can I find the r value from this equation itself or not? This implies r times of root 2 plus 1 is equals to root 2. So the value of r is equals to root 2 by root 2 plus 1. By rationalizing, root 2 times of root 2 minus 1 by root 2 plus 1 into root 2 minus 1, that is 2 minus 1, that is 1. Your value is nothing but 2 minus root 2. Your value is nothing but 2 minus root 2. This is the radius of the circle. In this manner, we can finish this problem. So, by listening the problem carefully, draw the figure. From drawing the diagram itself, we get the 90%. Just by multiplication, we get the radius r is equals to 2 minus root 2 units. Here the only logic is, you have to identify the length of AB with respect to square is what? With respect to the circle is what? With respect to square, this is diagonal. With respect to the circle, it is diameter to the circle. This is AB. R plus root 2r. How to obtain root 2r? I repeat once again. This is r. This is also r. This is the diagonal for this small square. Okay. So that is root of r square plus r square, that is equals to root 2r. Again this is r units. R plus root 2r, that is equivalent to what? Square root of 1 plus 1, that is root 2. From that you can easily find the value of r by simplest verification, 2 minus root 2. That is the rationalization here. R is equals to root 2 times of root 2 minus 1, that is 2 minus root 2. Okay, this is the question. Now let us see one more problem. This is your question. Read the question. Consider a family of circles. Consider the set of circles which are passing through the point what? Minus 1 comma 1. Your circles are passing through the point minus 1 comma 1 and are tangent to x-axis. If h comma k are the coordinates of the center of the circles, then the set of values of k given by the interval is dash. This is your question. How many circles are there? Infinite number of circles. The set of family of circles satisfies some condition. All the circles passing through this point. What is the point? Minus 1 comma 1. At the same time, all the circles x-axis. Imagine how many circles can you draw? You can draw infinite number of circles. They are all passing through minus 1 comma 1, touches x-axis. Every circle has its center. Suppose if h comma k are the coordinates of center of the circles, h comma k, that means they are varying from circle to circle. Then you have to give the set of values of k satisfies the interval. This is your question. Try to draw the figure. This is one of the circle of your family of given circles. What is the role of the circle? The circle passing through your point minus 1 comma 1. This is the point, that is minus 1 comma 1. At the same time, what is doing this? This touches the x-axis. So this is one of my circle, satisfies the given two conditions. is minus 1 comma 1 lies on your circle and touches x-axis. What you have to find? You have to find out the range of k. What is h comma k? Center of the circle. This is the center of the circle. Its coordinates are h comma k. Now you have to find out the range of k value. Okay. This is the center h comma k. Okay. Now the distance from here to here is what? The distance from x1 y1 to the x-axis is what? y1. Here x1 y1 is what? h comma k. So the distance from here to here is k units. Okay. Similarly, the distance from here to here is also what? K units. Because this is radius, automatically this is also radius. Both are same, k units. This is the information. Okay. This is the diagram to this question. From this diagram, you have to evaluate the range of k. You have to evaluate the range of k. Only the logic behind this problem is you have to identify this distance as k. Once if you identify the k from this figure itself, your problem is over. See how to solve this one. Now the distance from here to here is k units. Here to here is also k. Can you equate the 2-point distance to k or not? Yes, you can easily equate that one. This is C. Suppose your point is P, say. What is Cp now? Cp is equals to k. Implies Cp square is equals to k square. Implies Cp square means the distance from C to P whole square. H minus of minus plus h plus 1 whole square k minus 1 whole square is equals to k square. Don't forget our target. You have to find the range of k. From the figure, we have this condition. Implies what happened? H square plus 1 plus 2h plus k square plus 1 minus 2k is equals to k square. K square gets cancelled. So the remaining thing is h square plus 2h plus 2 minus 2k is equals to 0. Observe the students. What is this? What is this? This is quadratic equation in h. What is your h? Is it real or not? H comma k is the center they are given to you. Immediately your h is real. So h is quadratic equation. It is quadratic. H is real. Therefore its discriminant is greater than or equal to 0. Its roots may be different or equal, but they are not imaginary because h comma k is exist. H is real. That is why I am going to equate its discriminant to greater than or equal to 0. B square, that is 4. B square minus 4ac. 4 times of 2 minus 2k is greater than or equal to 0. Discriminant is greater than or equal to 0 is the another condition. So you have to understand discriminant, why the discriminant is greater than or equals to 0. From that you can easily write 4 is greater than or equal to 4 times of 2 minus 2k. 4 gets cancelled. Implies what happened? 2k is greater than, this is one time, 4 ones are 4. 1 greater than or equals to 2 minus 2k. Implies 2k greater than or equals to 1. Implies k greater than or equal to 1 by 2. K greater than or equals to 1 by 2. From that 4 ones are 4. 1 is here. So 1 greater than or equal to 2 minus 2k. Take 2k to left side and 1 to the right side. 2k greater than or equal to 1 implies k greater than or equal to 1 by 2. This is the range. So the set of values of k is closed 1 by 2 to infinity. So your k belongs to what? K belongs to closed 1 by 2. In this manner we can finish the problem. Okay. So you have to understand the two things here. The first one is the diagram itself, the distance from here to here is k units. Once if you identify this is k units, automatically this will be k. Equate Cp is equal to k. This is your first step. You get in this manner quadratic equation H. After getting the quadratic equation H, you get some problem. How to deal this one? Your H is real. It is quadratic equation in H. So it has real roots. That is why you have to apply delta greater than or equals to 0. This is the second logic. Once if you think these two logics, immediately we can crack this problem. Understand? In this manner, we can solve the problem related to the circle touches either x-axis or y-axis or both axes. Understand? Now let us go to the next concept. Theorem. See this theorem. What is that? The equation of circle whose ends of diameter are x1 comma y1, x2 comma y2 is x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 equal to 0. This is the another theorem for you. What are given to you? Ends of a diameter of circle is given to you. What are they? One is x1 comma y1, other one is x2 comma y2. Once if you know the ends of diameter, you can write the equation of circle by this formula x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 is equals to 0. Let us try to draw the figure, simply rough diagram. Suppose this is your circle. It is one of its diameter. Diameter is always passing through center of circle. It is the line of the circle and center bisects every diameter. All of you know these things from the lower classes itself. It is x1 comma y1 is one end of the diameter. This is x2 comma y2 is the another end of the diameter. This is the diagram related to this theorem. Okay. This is your circle. This is your one of the diameter. Its ends are given to you. Their coordinates are respectively x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2. So with the diagram itself, you have to prove. How to prove this one? These are extremities of diameter. Can you find the center of the circle or not? This is nothing but midpoint of the ends of diameter. So what is midpoint now? x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2. This is say A, this is say B. AB is diameter. AB is your diameter. Implies what is the radius of the circle? Radius of circle is equals to AB by 2. Radius of circle is AB by 2. So you have both center and radius. Center is this one, x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. Your radius is what? AB by 2. You know the center, you know the radius. Can you write the equation of circle or not? From the first class itself we have the equation x minus x1 whole square plus y minus y1 whole square is equal to r square. Here x1 is like this, y1 is this one. Okay. So I am going to write the equation by x minus x coordinate of the center. What is that? x1 plus y2 whole square plus y minus y1 plus y2 by 2 whole square is equals to AB by 2 whole square. That's it. Once if you simplify this one, we get x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2. So I am writing this one as this is x square plus y square. This is x square, this is y square plus x1 plus x2 by 2 whole square plus y1 plus y2 by 2 whole square. 2ab, 2 into 2, 2 into 1 by 2 gets cancelled, minus x1 2 into x minus of y1 plus y2 into y This is the left side part. What is AB square? Distance from A to B whole square. That means what? X1 minus X2 whole square plus Y1 minus Y2 whole square by 4. Here x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square means what? AB whole square by 2 square means 4. Observe this equation. I am writing x square plus y square and then I am writing this one minus of x1 plus x2 into x minus of y1 plus y2 into y. Now observe this one, x1 plus x2 whole square by 4 and this is x1 minus x2 whole square by 4. Take this term to the left side. What happened? A plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square. What is that? 4ab by 4ab. ab means what here? x1 x2. That is plus x1 x2. I am taking this term x1 minus x2 whole square by 4 only to the left side. What happened? x1 plus x2 whole square minus x1 minus x2 whole square by 4. A plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square. That is 4ab by 4 is there. 4 gets cancelled. We get x1 x2. In the same manner we will get another y1 y2. This is your circle. What is that? X square plus y square minus of x1 plus x2 into x minus of y1 plus y2 into y plus x1 x2 plus y. Over. Your job is over. Just you have to put in this manner. I am considering x square minus of x1 plus x2 into x plus x1 x2. What is the value? That is nothing but x minus x1 into x minus x2. You can multiply x square minus of x1 plus x2 into x plus x1 x2. Similarly, consider these things. That is nothing but plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 is equals to 0. This is the equation of circle whose extremities are given to you. What are the extremities here? The extremities are x1 y1 x2 y2. The equation of circle is x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 is equals to 0. This is shortcut formula for you. By looking the x1 y1 and x2 y2 itself, you can use this formula x square plus y square minus sum of x coefficient into x minus sum of y coefficient into y plus dot product like x1 x2 plus y1 y2 equal to 0. By looking the ends of the diameter itself, you can write the equation of circle, or then you can simplify this one in this manner: x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 is equals to 0. So a and b are what? Ends of diameter. This is the equation of the circle. Now let us see one example. What is the equation? This is the equation. X minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 equal to 0. Suppose your ends of the diameter are 1, 2, 3, 4. This is your x1, y1. This is your x2, y2. From these 2 points itself, you can write the equation of circle without center and radius by the above formula. X minus 1 into x minus 3, x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1, y minus 2 into y minus 4 is equal to 0. On simplifying, x square minus 3x minus x minus 4x plus 3 plus y square minus 2y minus 4y, that is minus 6y plus 8 is equal to 0. That is x square plus y square minus 4x minus 6y plus 11 is equals to 0. This is the way to write the equation of circle when ends of the diameter are given to you. So the formula is what? X minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y1 into y minus y2 is equals to 0. You can easily write the equation by looking the coordinates itself. How to this one? Let us see. How to write this one? Your points are what? 1, 2 and other one is 3, 4. You first write x square plus y square. Put minus sign. Add x coefficients, x coordinates. That is 1 plus 3, 4 times of x. Put again minus. Add y coordinates. That is 2 plus 4. That is 6 times of y. Plus you just dot product. I mean x1, x2 plus y1, y2. 1 3s are 3, 2 4s are 8. 8 plus 3 that is 11 is equals to 0. Directly you can write once if you know the ends of the diameter. X square plus, I am using the formula above this one. In the derivation we got some equation which is above this equation. That is what? X square plus y square minus of x1 plus x2 into x minus of y1 plus y2 into y plus x1 x2 plus y1 y2. That formula is used here. Okay. X square plus y square minus sum of x coefficients into x minus sum of y coordinates into y plus dot product. I mean x1 x2 plus y1 y2. We do one more problem. 1 comma minus 3, 4 comma minus 2. These are the points. How to write the equation of circle? By looking itself. That is x square plus y square minus of sum of x coefficients. That is minus 5x. Minus of sum of y coordinates. So we have to prove that angle in semicircle is 90 degrees. Semicircle means half of the circle. If you take any point on the circumference of circle, join that point to extremities of any diameter, you get some angle. That angle is you have to show that 90 degrees. How to prove this one? Let us see the diagram first of all. This is your circle. It is one of the diameter. These are the extremities of diameter A and B as shown in the figure. This is half of the circle. This is the another half of circle. That is semicircle. You take any point on the circumference of circle, that is P say. Okay. Now join AP and BP like that. This is AP and BP. We have to show that angle APB is 90 degrees. This is the diagram related to your concept. You have to show that this is 90 degrees. You have to show that the angle APB is 90 degrees. How to prove this one? Suppose the extremities of diameter are say x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2. These are the extremities of diameter. Once if you know the extremities of diameter, can you write the equation of circle from the above theorem or not? What is the equation? X minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 is equals to 0. This is the equation of circle, whose ends of are x1 y1, x2 y2. Now we have to show that angle APB is equals to 90 degrees. That means If you show that the product of the slopes is equal to -1, your job is over. For that, the coordinates of P say h comma k. H comma k. Now, h comma k lies on the circle or not? Substitute h comma k for x and y. H minus x1 into h minus x2 plus k minus y1 into k minus y2 is equals to 0. This is the condition. From that, can I write h minus x1 into h minus x2 is equals to minus k minus y1 into k minus y2 or not? Okay, just I take the term to the right side. Now take these two terms to the right side. What happened? K minus y1 by h minus x1 into k minus y2 by h minus x2 is equal to -1. Take the -1 to the left side. From the equation itself, we get this condition. From this condition itself, we obtain in this manner. Observe the students, what is this? K minus y1 by h minus x1. K minus y1 by h minus x1. This is a slope of line AP. That is the slope of line AP, that is say M1. Now what is k minus y2 by h minus x2? K minus y2 by h minus is nothing but slope of PB, say M2. So M1 into M2 is equals to -1. Two non-vertical lines, their product of slopes is -1. What do you say? The angle between the lines is 90 degrees. So we obtain the condition itself, M1, M2 is equals to -1. We conclude that angle APB is equals to 90 degrees. That is, angle APB is equals to 90 degrees. So we conclude that angle in semicircle is 90 degrees. So this is the very, very important result. It is obtained from the equation of circle whose extremities are known to you, that is x1, y1 and x2, y2. Right? So slopes product is equals to -1. We have angle in semicircle is 90 degrees. If you take the point here itself, join them, this is also 90 degrees. If you take itself, join them, you get 90 degrees. You take the point here, join these two, because AB are ends of diameter. Here the angle is also 90 degrees. Take the point here, join in this manner, here also 90 degrees. We can say that angle in semicircle is 90 degrees. Okay. With the help of the result, we can solve so many problems. Let us see one problem related to this one. This is the problem. Simple question. Find the equation of circle passing through the 3 points. Without knowing the above logic, you can solve the problem by itself by taking s equal to 0 is the required equation of circle and substitute the 3 points. We get the conditions and solve them. We get the equation of circle. Without using that, by using the previous concept, how to find the equation of circle passing through these 3 points, special points, 0, 0, A comma 0, comma B. 0, 0 is origin, A comma 0 is point on x-axis, 0 comma B is point on y-axis. Let us try to draw the figure. First of all, this is your required circle, say, this is passing through what? 0, 0, A comma 0, 0 comma B. 0, 0 is origin, point of intersection of coordinate axis. A comma 0 lies on x-axis, 0 comma B lies on y-axis. So this is y-axis, x-axis, joining of the 2 points like that. We have to find out the equation of the circle passing through these 3 points. This is 0, 0, this is A comma 0, this is 0 comma B. This is the corresponding diagram. What is the point here? This is 0 comma 0. This is A units, say, this is A comma 0. This is B units, say, this is 0 comma B. The coordinates of the point is 0 comma B. 100% of the students, you can imagine how to write the equation of circle. Are you followed or not? So what is the angle, dear students? The angle is 90 degrees. Angle between the coordinate axis is 90 degrees because this is x-axis, this is my y-axis. The circle passing through origin meets the coordinate axis at A and B. This is first quadrant I am showing. You can do for the remaining coordinates also. This is A, this is B, this is 0, 0 comma B are the 2 points of intersections with the line to the circle. Now, what is angle here? 90 degrees. If it is 90 degrees, automatically the hypothesis becomes what? Diameter in the previous question, previous concept. Because angle in semicircle is what? 90 degrees. So, this angle is 90 degrees. Immediately this is your diameter. Your diameter. By the previous theorem, angle in semicircle is 90 degrees. If it is 90 degrees, automatically this will be semicircle. We mean this is diameter. Once if you know this is diameter, you know the extremities of the diameter. A comma 0 and 0 comma B. Now A comma 0 and 0 comma B are your extremities of diameter. That is the conclusion from the figure itself. Once if you know the ends of diameter, can you write the equation of circle or not? Right, immediately you can write that one. That is x square plus y square minus of sum of x coefficients, that is minus ax, minus of sum of y coordinates, that is minus by, plus x1 x2 plus y1 y2, a into 0 plus 0 into b, that is 0 is equals to 0. Or you may use x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2. Sum of x coordinates, sum of y coordinates. Sum of coordinates into x, sum of y coordinates into y plus dot product, I mean x1 x2 plus y1 y2. Immediately you can write the equation. So what is the equation? X square plus y square minus ax minus by is equal to 0. This is the another formula for you. What are ABs? X and y intercepts of circle. Am I correct or not? The circle intersects x-axis whose distance from here to here is a units, that is x-intercept. The distance from here to here is b units, we mean that is y-intercept. Once if you know the x-intercept, y-intercept made by the circle passing through origin is x square plus y square minus ax minus by equal to 0. Intercepts, a is x-intercept, b is the y-intercept, and if your circle is passing through origin, immediately you can write the answer without writing the extremities of diameter also. Suppose your intercepts are 4, 3. This is x-intercept, y-intercept. Then the circle passing through origin, what is the equation of circle now? The circle equation is x square plus y square minus 4x minus 3y equal to 0. Directly you can write without taking the extremities of diameter like that. This is x-intercept, this is the y-intercept. Suppose your intercepts are minus 2 comma minus 4. What is the equation of circle now? X square plus y square minus ax, minus into this minus, plus 2x, minus by, minus into minus, plus 4. While your circle passing through origin, your constant is absent, x square plus y square plus 2x minus 4y equals to 0. Suppose your intercepts are minus 2 comma 4. This is x-intercept, this is your y-intercept, and circle passing through origin. What is the circle equation? X y square minus ax, minus into minus, plus 2x minus by minus 4y is equals to 0. So by looking the equation itself, we can write the intercepts. Length of intercept is always positive, intercept may be negative. Suppose your circle is in this manner, it is negative x-intercept, it is also negative y-intercept. Its length is positive, we have to indicate in the negative way. That is, here this is what? 0 comma minus b say, this is minus a comma 0. At that time, we get the equation of circle as x square plus y square plus ax plus by equal to 0. So your intercepts, lengths of the intercepts are a comma b, and passing through origin, the equation of circle is what? X square plus y square plus or minus ax plus or minus by is equals to 0. by depending upon the situation, what you have to take is the depend upon the question. So where is your circle? Is it intersect the positive x-axis or negative x-axis, or positive axis or negative y-axis? By depends upon, you get the plus or minus values. So x square plus y square minus ax minus by is equal to 0 is the equation of circle passing through origin makes intercepts a and b with respect to the coordinate axis. Okay, what is your a? X intercept. What is your b? Y intercept. The intercepts may be positive or negative, but its length is always positive. Remember, so x square plus y square minus ax minus by equal to 0. Or one more example, suppose intercepts are minus 1 and minus 2 with coordinate axis. What is the circle equation? X square plus y square minus ax minus into this minus plus x plus 2y is equal to 0. Fraction of seconds you can finish the problem by seeing the intercepts itself. What is a? X intercept. What is b? Y intercept. X square plus y square minus ax minus by equal to 0. Remember, these are intercepts. Its lengths are what? 1 and 2. Okay. In this manner, we can find the equation of circle by passing through origin and whose intercepts are a and b. This is the problem. Now, let us see one more problem. Find the equation of circumcircle of the triangle formed by the line ax plus by plus c equal to 0, abc not equals to 0 here, and the coordinate axis. ABC not equal to 0 and this coordinate axis. Find the equation of circumcircle of the triangle. One triangle is formed here. So to get the triangle, how many lines you need? 3 lines. Out of the 3 lines, 2 of them are coordinate axis and other one is ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. Circumcircle means the circle passing through the 3 vertices of your given triangle. That is called circumcircle. All of you know the circumcircle. It is in the first year syllabus also. So let us try to draw the figure. This is y-axis. This is corresponding x-axis. This is the line ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. Now the circumcircle means the circle passing through these 3 points. Okay, this is your circle, right? How to crack this one? This is the diagram related to the information. Okay, your circle passing through origin. Your circle passing through origin. Why I am calling passing through origin? The points of intersections of the coordinate axis are what? Origin. Passing through origin intersects x-axis at A and intersects the y-axis at B as shown in this figure. Once if I get AB values or the lengths of the intercepts, can I write easily the equation of circle or not? Yes, you can write easily the equation of circle. First of all, we write this equation in the intercept form. What is that intercept form? Your line is what? Ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. So ax plus by is what now? Minus c. So that is x by minus c by a plus y by minus c by b is equals to 1. This is x-intercept. This is the y-intercept. You don't know what is the c and a signs. This is minus a by c by a comma 0. This is minus c by a comma 0. This is 0 comma minus c by b. So once if you know the x-intercept and y-intercept, can you write the equation of circle immediately or not? What is that? X square plus y square minus ax minus by is equals to 0. That is what? X square plus y square minus ax. This is x-intercept. Minus of this minus plus c by ax. Minus into minus plus c by by is equal to 0. AB into x square plus y square plus c times of bx plus ay is equal to 0. That's it. So once if you know the intercepts, what is the intercept here? minus c by a. What is y-intercept? Minus c by b. Once if you know these two intercepts, you can write the equation by the formula x square plus y square minus ax minus by is equal to 0. What is a? X-intercept. What is b? Y-intercept. Here, this is your a value, this is your b value. This is intercept form. X by a plus y by b is equals to 1. Once if you know the intercepts, you can easily write the equation. Before writing this equation, you have to crack that this angle is 90 degrees. Because angle in semicircle is 90 degrees, this becomes your diameter of the circle. So, hypotenuse of the right angle triangle becomes the diameter of your circle. You can write the equation of circle by y square minus ax minus by equal to 0. After substitution of a by minus c by a, b by minus c by b, we get ab times of x square plus y square plus c times of bx plus ay is equals to 0.